Hey Libra, I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Leo. Libra, at this time, your energy is so needed. It's so important here as well, right? Like, I feel like you have several different loved ones who could be going through a lot of issues, right? Like, a lot of things, a lot of personal stuff here as well. I feel like there's a space here where you're almost like I feel like there was a space here where, your family, your friends, people, loved ones here, right? Like, it doesn't even have to be people you know. I feel like it's your words, your actions, how you're showing up. I feel like these are people that have felt very much imprisoned within their own selves here as well, right? There's a space here where you're really setting these things free. Like, I feel like as you're coming in, you're almost like helping them get over what has been keeping them stuck here as well. Like, I feel like there's a space of so much love, so much forgiveness here, and we have the Queen of Cups that just popped out. The fact that you're showing up and showing out for this person, I feel like it means the world to them. And I feel like this is something that you would never know. Like, this is something that they would never say. I just saw 55. I feel like you're dealing with the cups, Queen of Cups energy here, this feminine water sign that could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio here as well. I feel like this has been very much an energy who has been involved themselves in a lot of chaos, right? That 55 energy came out right after I pulled this card. I feel like this is very much a person who is moving throughout the world based on like, I feel like it's like instinctual. I feel like it's very much a survival tactic here as well, right? I feel like they're moving through the world in a way that is not helpful for them, right? And I feel like this is something that you're really knowing and you're really seeing here as well, right? This is very much a person who is I feel like they're not even have time. They're not even processing their thoughts. They're not even processing their emotions here. I feel like they're just moving out of survival here as well, right? This is a person who's definitely wanting a new start here as well. They could definitely be dealing with a masculine air sign here. I feel like it's an Aquarius, a masculine Aquarius. I feel like this has been very much an energy who has been actively chasing this King of Wands. Keep in mind, this Queen of Cups is looking forward here as well, right? Straightforward, right? And then we have this Fool card. Her eyes are covered up. But even though this is an energy who's looking straight at this King of Swords. This King of Swords is not looking at this person. I feel like this has been very much an energy where this Queen of Cups has been almost like toxically attached to this King of Swords here as well. I feel like they're heavily pursuing them, heavily wanting a new beginning here as well. I feel like this is somebody who has been using like their words to almost like get this person wrapped up here as well, right? This person is coming to it, like this situation is coming to an end. I feel like this King of Swords is really going to start hurting this Queen of Cups' feelings here as well, right? It's going to come in and cause like a huge heartbreak. And once again, I feel like you're the energy that's almost like coming in and like picking up these pieces here for this person, right? And we have the Judgment card. This is a situation that has to be transformed. This is a situation where this person is needing this inner healing, this spiritual guidance, the spiritual upgrades here, right? Once there's been like a judgment call, like should you go or should you stay? I feel like once this judgment call is being made, I feel like this is definitely going to be an energy who is being upgraded here. It's time for them to get a lot more serious as to like how it is they're showing up, what it is they're choosing to do here for themselves, right? And we have the Six of Swords with this Knight of Cups. I feel like it's going to take this person moving away from this love interest in order to get their self like back together here as well, right? This has been very much an energy who has been overly attached, right? Like, and I feel like amen. I feel like there's a white mic. I feel like there's been a space here where yeah, definitely. I feel like there's been a space here where there's been overly attachment. I feel like they could have considered this person to be like their partner here as well, but I feel like this King of Swords had no intention of like really showing up correctly here as well. I feel like it's going to take this Queen of Cups like strengthening themselves, like really making a judgment call, a final say, and not allow themselves to be like swindled in conversations here as well. Like, I feel like this was somebody who used their words very well to get this person to move in a way. I feel like they were connecting to their emotions here, this feminine energy's emotions, right? Once this feminine energy is almost like moving away from this love interest that they've been so attached to, I feel like their life is going to start really flipping around. And I feel like, once again, I feel like this is very much a space here where it's been in their mental realm. Like, there's been an attachment to where like you can't move forward because you're waiting for this person. Well, no, like once you make the decision, once you have this judgment about the situation here, you're moving away from it. And I feel like you're going to start cultivating a relationship here that is genuine to you, something that you're really wanting in your life here as well. I feel like there's been too much of a connection to people that were not good for you, and I feel like you're having some realizations about that. Like, I feel like you were almost like calling these people in. I feel like there had been and then we have the Strength. Ooh, it's about how this person is manifesting their life, how it is that they're choosing to bring these things in for themselves here as well, right? They could definitely be working around an Aries, a Leo here as well. They could be using these aspects within their birth chart to really cultivate a magical transformation here as well, right? I don't know. I don't really talk to too many other people. I wouldn't know, and I don't watch them. I don't watch the other readings. I actually don't get paid for this yet. Like, I think you have to have like so many numbers. You have to like do so much. And really, I just do this because I love it. Like, I have a real job, right? And this is something that I've been interested in for a long time, right? So, I mean, if you want to cash at me some money, like, I'll take it, you know? Like, you can definitely cash at me. But I don't get paid for this, you know? Not yet. I think I have to hit so many numbers, but I just do this in my free time because I love to do it, right? Yeah, I feel like there's a space where you're really strengthening yourself. You're really pulling together your emotions. Like, I feel like you are in control of your happiness, right? Getting weird text messages. Yeah, I feel like there's a space here where you're understanding like you're the only person that can manifest happiness into your life, right? Like, and I feel like it's an active choice, an active decision here as well, especially with the Magician, the Strength card, and the Ten of Cups. Like, this is something that you're choosing to do after pain, after heartbreak, after you feel like you've been put in the dirt here, right? I feel like there have been people that have been trying to like kick you when you're down, right? I feel like these are people that are like close to you, right? Like, I feel like these are people that are supposed to be like your friends, your family, right? Like, I feel like there's a space here where you really could have been going through like your own personal issues here as well. And I feel like there's been a space here where you could continue to choose to be miserable or frustrated or have this anxiety here as well. But I feel like there's an active choice here within yourself that you're choosing to like, hey, you have to get up. You have to fix yourself. Like, nobody, like, you can come in and have like all these relationships with all these people here as well, right? But unless you're happy, like, they're not going to make you happy. And I feel like there's some realizations about that here as well, right? And then we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like, once again, I feel like there's been I feel like you've almost been like trying to fix like your inner issues with people, with places, with things, with substances, like with hobbies. Like, I feel like there's been a space here of like genuine pain, upset, frustration, actual trauma here as well, right? This could definitely be involving love, partnerships, people that you could have trusted here as well, right? I feel like there's a space here where you're getting very serious with yourself. Like, you're not allowing a connection here with somebody who's going to be like more harmful than helpful, right? Like, and I feel like you're having some genuine understanding about that here as well. Oh, thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. I love California. Yeah, and then we have the Sun card. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be a lot of like facts here that you're realizing about yourself, about how it is you've been moving here as well, like what it is you've been allowing into your life here as well. And I feel like if you're wanting happiness, it's time for you to start like working through your issues, like working through what is wrong here with yourself, right? And I feel like there's been a space here where you're almost like feeling incomplete when you're just on your own, when you're not having like a partnership or a love interest here as well, right? No, I feel like there's a space here where in order for you to have this genuine, loving, caring relationship, it's got to start with yourself, right? And then we have the Queen of Wands. This is something that you are manifesting into your own life, right? If you are the feminine energy, I feel like this is you definitely manifesting these things. Because keep in mind, this Queen of Wands is sitting right under this Magician card, right under this Knight of Cups. I feel like there's been a space here where you have definitely been on the complaining end of things. Like, I feel like there's been a space here where you're like, I don't want to date somebody like this. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody who treats me like this. Instead of like talking to yourself like, yes, I want somebody who reminds me of this person. I want somebody who treats me like this. Like, I feel like you're almost like, it's like you're Frankensteining like your love partner, your love interest. Like, you're picking out the things that you really do want, to experience. And I feel like that's your focus at this time. I feel like you're done like focusing on like what somebody else could have done, like why they didn't show up, why they treated you like this. No, now is really the time for you to move on with yourself, for yourself. We have the Ace of Cups and the Moon card. I feel like there's going to be a space here where you could be dealing with the Cancer here as well. If you're not, I feel like there's going to be a love interest that's coming in, and I feel like they're going to be very like truthful. I feel like they're almost like putting you up on a pedestal here as well, right? I feel like their love is like overflowing onto you here as well, and I feel like that's almost why like this person is so interested in you. I feel like you make them feel like their cup is overflowing here as well, right? If there is a love interest that you're dealing with at this time, you're keeping it very much hidden and very much to yourself. Like, you're not willing to share this with everybody and have like their dirty negative energy like tamper something that you find to be so beautiful and wonderful here as well, right? Yeah, let's get one more card, and then we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel like as you're starting like these new relationships, these new partnerships here, I feel like there's going to be a space where you're just not speaking about like past situations, what's hurt you up to this point, like once again the things that you're not wanting to experience again. you're just not focusing on it. Like, I feel like there's going to be a space here where you're trying to manifest genuine love, genuine care, and I feel like if there's been any hurt spaces, now's really the time to like almost ignore them here as well, right? Like, you know your worth, you know what you deserve here as well, and you don't need to continue to harp over the past hurts and traumas that somebody else could have inflicted upon you. I feel like it's very much an infliction. It says focus on your priorities. It says when you put your focus on where you receive your outcome. Hold on. Where you put your where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety. That's that anxiety feeling that you've been working through at this time, right? Unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Like, get out of the procrastination energy, get out of the anxiety feeling, right? Like, if you're knowing that you have to do something, get up and do it. Like, give yourself to the count of 3. Like, okay, well, but if you're needing time and space really to rest and retreat, take that time out, right? But if you know that you have things that you're needing to do, now's really the time to start doing them, right? All right, Libra, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you guys so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing, and I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you. Bye.